you again. I wanted to show you my craft room right quick. A lot of people are like, oh, I want to see the craft room. I want to see the craft room. My craft room is a blow up disaster right now. So I'm going to let you see it because it don't make no never mind to me. I'm okay with it. I tried doing it where I could flip you around, but I'm having a problem with that. Somehow I can't get that on my phone to behave. So anyway, I'm just going to turn you and give you the look. Dun, 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 dun. It is a 12-foot by 13, I believe, bedroom. Still has carpet. I have like a Jack and Jill bedroom, so the bathroom in the middle. The bathroom's not open to both bedrooms, but you just walk out in the hall. But anyway, everybody wants to see craft room, so here's my craft room. There's the ceiling. This is my scrapbook stamping world right here. It's all paper. All that's my craft paper when I did scrapbooking. And sometimes I still do a lot of paper stuff because I have to have it for the bus kids and stuff like that. I do have a little Christmas tree here. I like to try to decorate it. I don't even have it on. I guess I could have turned it on for you guys. Yeah, I got some of those little cheap lights from Dollar Tree. And they work sometimes. I need batteries. This is my computer area. I got my computer set up in the middle. So anyway, personal little mementos I put right here. This right here is turned into a collection of all my cross-stitch things like needles and some specialty threads and that kind of stuff. But here's my little desk, which is very, 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 very small. This is on the front side of the house, so you're catching the morning sun right now. Art table. You know, the art tables are looking rough. I make stuff homemade, so, you know, make masks. I'm working on my calendar crates by Priscilla and Chelsea. So I just got back from a retreat with some Georgia ladies, and so I'm going to show you all that good stuff. And then our purchases that we had purchased when we went shopping. And then I'm just going to spin you right here at the doorway when you come in. Got my silhouette station here. This was a cool little thing I got at Home Depot. It's a kitchen counter thing, bar type roll around, and I've utilized mine into iron-on and vinyl drawer cabinet space, which has been wonderful. It houses all my silhouette and the old Cricut stuff. I used to have a Cricut, but I passed it on to my daughter. So I got a few things hanging up here. Quilt, row by row quilt-a-thon thing. Craft stuff I got to work on. I mean, there's just so much happening here. There's my little ironing board. So here's my closet. It's a dump. I'm just not, you know, I can't organize very well. I can organize a little bit, but this right here is just odd miscellaneous crafty stuff to some paints and pins and buttons and just all kinds of weird stuff. I got buttons and beads in this container. That's my empty Scentsy box with party things to decorate stuff with. Got another sewing machine up there. That's my first sewing machine, my brother. I got it up there. My old original cutter, the original Cricut cutter. Then I have a bind it all. I used to make books and all that with scrapbooking and stuff. And then I put an old bookcase that we had, and I was going to get rid of it, and I'm glad I didn't, but excuse me. I put it in here to house all of my Scentsy business stuff, which has worked out perfect, really. I'm probably going to outgrow it because I've got to figure out how to get my wax melts, my samples, my actual items, my warmers, you know, things like that. I got to figure out how to get that stuff in there. Excuse me. Get to talking, you can't hardly work right. This was a cute little thing that we found at Goodwill, and I started housing all of my little little Halloween cross-stitch pieces in here, and now it's slowly, you know, it's slowly getting taken over by my school bus stuff. I have all that hanging here and things that I've made and gotten and received. I had perfect attendance for several years, and then I made a tag for my bus for the 2 schools I drive for. Then these 2 items right here turned into things that I made for all of us bus drivers. And it's got a magnet on it. Oh, it's clamped. Anyway, one of them is a car tag. Hang on. Oh, it's clamped in there. I'll turn it around. I'm so sorry. Okay, one of them is a clipboard where we made a clipboard for everybody to keep all their kid info and stuff on. And then the other was tags that I made for us to put on the front of our buses. So that turned out real good. Those were Christmas presents that I ended up making for my team. And sorry about this. It turned out really good till you have to have like 65 of them. You remember why you don't raise your hand real quick on certain things. That's a Quilt Crafty Mess corner right here. It's all my iron-on stuff. It's all some quilt books. I hadn't figured out how to do it. Sewing box with thread. These are some quilt tops I've already sewed. This is some of those glass bricks that you put the twinkle lights in. Then I got some leftover little scrapbook stuff. And then it started into quilting items here. Notions and that kind of thing is here. Books and stuff that I'm supposed to cross stitch on. And this I got from another lady from a yard sale, and sometimes it works, and there we go. I got my other Cricut Expressions right there, and all the Cricut cartridges and stuff right here. That was my hat that I wore to StitchCon, because I said I was the StitchCon police. You know, everybody says there's no Stitchy police. Well, I snuck around and I was a Stitchy police. And then I got more scrapbook stuff. And then here's my little quilty station. I've got quilt pieces here with material and panels and fat quarters, you know, all that kind of stuff. Then I keep all my strips, so one day I'll just start sewing them all together and come up with a crazy quilt of jelly rolls. And this is hodgepodge of stuff. Cross stitch. That was my first cross stitch piece I did when I started back cross stitching years and years ago. Ended up with a few things hanging on it, just memorabilia things. That's what our room is for, isn't it? It's just memories, that kind of stuff. It's kind of gotten quite junky, so that's why I'm in the process of trying to straighten this out. Stuff when I make my tags and all for my project bags and, you know, all that good stuff. And I was wondering how come I never updated you guys on my boxes. So anyway, the empty corner over here, which used to be this and 2 bookcases stacked, is now this. So I'm really, really happy with this. It has turned out wonderful. I love it, love it, love it. I highly recommend it. Just take a little at a time to get the little squares. I got them all at Michael's. And I did order a 6-pack online that got me started. And then I went from there, and I love it. So, you know, I've got kits right here that's already kitted, projects I'm working on. These are projects that I'm pointing in myself. These are projects that are like kitted up that you buy from the store, that kind of thing. Then I've got all my bag making stuff here. All my fabric hoard is here and separated. All my DMC floss is like right here. And these are my January through what soon will be December gnome of the month. Then I've got mask material up here. DMC that I put in the bags when I ship you a bag. I've got ribbons, some little gift things, and old-fashioned cigar boxes. This part and this part is my planner items, happy planner stuff. That is more stuff that's kind of not fully kitted, but a little bit kitted up. And that down there are some more charts that I have received. And then the bottom is still some more material. And then I have the books, a lot of books and magazines here that I've collected, old 80s to 90s and 2000 magazines. So I keep all of them. I think I can zoom in. Up here at the top is some cross-stitch things that I did, and just kind of stuck them up there because I didn't really know how to finish a lot of stuff, so I just pinned it on a board and stuck it up there. That right there is my Chloe. It's a needle point. Got that from Christine from Stitch All the Things. That's like a, where is it at? Right there's friendship scrapbook thing. We all did a page back in the day. Melt crayons. That was a cool little art craft. Oh, you can't see it over here. I'm not through with all of these yet, but that's the little fall or winter ABCs. I've got all of them. I've got to finish these. These I've done on not 11 count Ada, which was fine with me. It turned out good. I ended up having the same Ada on all. Obviously, I finished that in 2019, so I'm really proud of actually having this finished. Then I got a little drawer right here for my sewing stuff. And these two containers, that's a in-process Afghan, and then that's like gift bags and curly stuff or ribbon and all that for decorating, like a project bag, that kind of thing. And then I got my wonderful sewing machine. I have a Juki. I love my Juki. She's my girl. And then I got a table full of stuff. I mean, this table, I ordered the main metal part from Amazon, and then my husband got me a piece of plywood, and we trimmed out the plywood and we mounted it on the table and that kind of stuff. I have a old cheap chair from Walmart. It does the job because it's not like I'm sitting in here for hours. I don't stitch in here. So, and then I got a lot of project bags of things to show and stuff that I bought while on my retreat this weekend. I want to update you on my ABCingo. That's what all this stuff here is. I've got goodies that I picked up at the retreat from the freebie table. And then I've got things, oh yeah, that's just some Halloween stuff that I got to put with my calendar crates thing. So yeah, I'm really excited about all this good stuff. I would turn you around if I could, but I can't. I can't figure it out. So anyway, I'll be back with starting up that video in just a minute. Thanks. Hey, I'm back. Whew. Was that a trip or what? I turned my volume up. Sorry if I'm shaking you. Most people listen to Flosstubes and then they look up, so they're usually stitching. So anyway, I didn't tell you before, but I'm Victoria with Victoria's Crafty Room, coming to you today on September 27th. Yes, September 27th. It's Monday morning. I have no regular times and stuff that I do videos. I'm just so scatterbrained. It's been a minute since I've done a video too. So thank you to the regulars who have come back. Thank you if you've just found me on Flosstube as well. And I hope you like it and hope you subscribe. I'm from Georgia and mid Georgia, LaGrange, Georgia. And my hair is a wreck. Got off the bus this morning. Had to let some wind blow this morning. It was a little cool this morning, about 65. But it was just right for me. So anyway, wanted to let you know I got ABCingo update. I went to a retreat this weekend, Stitching in the Mountains. We went to North Carolina, Maggie Valley, North Carolina. And we went shopping at Sandy's X Stitch in Hendersonville, North Carolina. And we did a little shopping. Some of the ladies went to a quilt store. I opted out of the quilt store because I got plenty of quilty stuff. We had a freebie table where I got free stuff. I got stuff that was given to me just because I guess they liked me. But anyway, I got things that I got just for a little souvenir stuff for me too as well. Life, all the good things. So I'm not really even sure where to even start. I guess I could start with the ABCingo. I need to get the list to call the things, I guess, to call the items in order because, you know, sometimes some people like to have it where they can, so they know what order it went in, that kind of thing, from the actual group. So I'm going to go to, we did it, Carolyn with Zook Stitches, she did this little challenge thing. It's in the group Magazine Monthly Cross Stitch Challenge. You need to go try it out. This month, all the items that we could stitch on were not out of a magazine. We could stitch on them from actual charts and stuff that we had. So I was, yes, I'll try to get in that. And the goal was to stitch on something that you could get 100 stitches in or an hour. So it was either a counting event or a timed event. So I ended up doing the counting event because it was just a little bit easier for me. And, you know, I did get a couple of bingos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 bingos. I didn't get through with all of them because I was on my stitchy retreat. And I stitched a couple of other things by forgetting. You know, you get on a retreat, you just go cray-cray. So anyway, I'll call out the numbers of the letters to the things, and I'll just show you where I'm at. They're all old items that I've had stitching with for quite a long time because I'm just trying to get through with some of this stuff. It's crazy. I've just had so much, and I'm just trying to get wrapped up on some. So I end up monogamous stitching because of that. I don't have my other chair in here, so I'm trying not to bump you too bad. Just dig through my pile and get it out and go from there. Okay, September the 1st was J letter was called, and my J item was Lizzie Kate, Joy to the World. I'm going to try to show you real quick of my chart before, not before and after, but Joy to the World. I'm just going to show you where I'm at on it because I had to take a before and after picture just for the group, you know, so the group could see. And so Carolyn and all could update us on everything. What I ended up stitching, oh, my threads hung. What I actually ended up stitching was the cardinal. And I don't have this on no board like some people. I'm not a professional, never claimed to be. But I stitched on this cardinal, and I'm really enjoying this. This is an old piece of some fabric that someone had gifted me. And let me see, did I write it down? It is 32 count linen. That's all I know. It's a 32 count linen. I have no idea what color it is or anything, but I did pretty good progress on that. So I'm happy with that. There's not a lot left to do, so that's a good thing. Now, the next letter that was called on September the 2nd was the letter E. And for the letter E, it was my embroidery guild from Little House Needleworks. I started this a year ago. Let me dig through my bag. I got oodles of bags right here. And my luck, they'll probably start slipping and sliding and Lord have mercy, and then just fall off. And if they do, I'll just have to get up and pick them up, right? This is pretty cool. Me and my other 2 friends, Wendy and Lisa, we started this together. So each one of those ladies is us. We're representing there. So, like I said, back to either an hour or 100 stitches. I ended up getting some border done, and I got to work on the ladies, on the 2 ladies' faces, and I did a little bit of the border, but this lady here is going to be Wendy. Wendy has red hair, and then I'm making this one right here, Lisa, and then I'm going to be on the other side. So, yay! So this has gone really good. It's not a hard stitch. It's just a long stitch because, like I said, I've been working on all these, I think, for at least a year and a half, maybe 2019, I think, is when I started a lot of these. So I'm sorry, it is what it is. That's what happens. We get a lot of whips when we see all the things and we have to start all the things. September the 3rd was the letter A, And for me, the letter A was Grace of a Flower, of a Flower, by Hands On Design. And that is this one. Nope, that's Queen's Garden. Grace of a Flower. I think this one. This was done by Kathy Haberman. She created this chart for a retreat that I went to with Cindy and Cindy's Cross Stitch, and we had it in Knoxville, Tennessee. And Kathy got in touch with Cindy got in touch with Kathy to create this chart for our retreat, which was fantastic. So I ended up starting this at the retreat and gotten a little further every time I pick it up. I ended up getting some scrap material from the retreat and some odd threads and just started going with it. So I'm really happy how this is turning out. I think I ended up stitching more of the words, the letters, and the sunflowers. So I'm glad that's moving along. Like I said, this was in 2019. So I believe it was 2019. Lord knows, it may have been 2018. No, started it on 10/19. That's on 32 count something that I picked up off the freebie table from the retreat. So that's the way to do it. When you do a start, you hope you run up on some free stuff somewhere. Okay, September the 4th was the letter R, and the letter R is Friendship Quilt by Rosewood Manor. Now this one is definitely going to be one of those long-term projects. It's a lot of black work, which I love it. I didn't think I would, but in 2019, when I went to StitchCon, I purchased this, so that's how old this is. This is the chart here, Rosewood Manor. I love it, love it, love it. I love the quilt in it, all the quilts, and then the stitching, so that's just kind of right up my alley there. I love that. There's a lot of Rosewood Manors I would love to have as well, so I did a lot of the border to start, and then this time I worked on the actual basket, and that was kind of where my 100 stitches were. Everything here that I'm showing, I did do 100 stitches on. So I'm glad I really like how this is turning out. It's on a, let me catch it. I kept these little cards in my planner for I don't know how long. 28 count white even weave. So that was cool. I started it on 9/19. So it's been a minute since this one's been touched and finished and all that, because, you know, I see all the things and I have to run with something else. So, okay, September the 5th was the letter K, and the letter K for me was Chloe, my Chloe love. And you know what? I don't think I have Chloe in here. I may not actually have that one in here. I thought I did. No. Hang on. Let me look. Because I know my tablet is in that one. And I don't. I bet it's laying in the bottom of that box. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to worry about that. It's not one that anybody else could get. It's the chart that I picked for myself to do. And I had it uploaded to Pick to Pat to let them make the chart for me. So I was thinking I might could show you a picture on my phone. I said that's why. Excuse me. Let me see. Some of the letters I think I ended up deleting some. Yeah, there's the K. There we go. I've come a long ways on this one actually. I don't know if you can see it. You can see me and the other one. But yeah, I'm coming really good on this one. So that was my K for Chloe Love. Like I said, just steady working on that. I did get 100 stitches in it too. September the 6th was the letter N. Little Sheep's Virtues by Little House Needleworks. So this one here, I'm trying to work on the border. I want to create my charts all on one. I started this July 2020. It's 18 count goldenrod by Color and Cotton. Like I said, I've had this one for a long time, and my thought process is to put them all on one sheet, on one fabric, and just have all of them going across and then down. I don't plan on doing that centerpiece. I don't think I have this laid out right because this is end to end, but I want to get them all on one piece. So mainly what I worked on was the border, and the border's been a little sketchy nightmare. Oh, sometimes these borders get you. So I think the first one I'm going to have in that corner is going to be Hope. Right here, this is Hope. So, and that's kind of my design right here. What I want to do. So anyway, there's Little Sheep's Virtue, and I've had that one forever. I think that was one of the first ones that I actually started and collected with scrapbook cross stitching and stuff. Okay, number 7 was the letter Z. I've already showed it because I added it on my chart again. You could add the same chart more than once. It was the Lizzie Kate Joy to the World. Lizzie, L-I-Z-Z-I. So that's where that came in. So I was able to work on that some more. And then September 8th, the letter X was called. And letter X kind of threw a lot of people, but it didn't for me. It made it where I could try to work on playing with jacks. J-A-X, right? Well, I started it, and I think I showed y'all where I was, and I had a hard time with it, so I ended up going back and restarting it. So I have, I guess I could show you the chart. I do have the chart, by the way. It's right here. Let me hold, please. I'm so sorry about that. Forgot to have my phone on silent, but you know, I'd rather have it ringing sometimes. I'll turn it down. Okay, we mentioned the playing with jacks. Showed you the chart. Now, I started it on another piece of darker type fabric, and the tan color that I was supposed to be using in there, it was like a perfect match with the fabric. So I was like, well, this isn't going to happen because I can't. No. So I found me a real pretty piece of gray fabric, and I thought, well, I'll just work it on gray. Well, y'all, I'm a center starter most of the time. You can't even see that white color in there hardly. You see, I don't even know if you can even know where to look. See that right there? It is so, you can see it when I get the shade on it. You can't even see it, especially if you go way back here. I'd have to outline and backstitch everything and all that, so I said, nope. This one is not, I had my 100 stitches, so I marked everything, and now everything changed. So I ended up, when I was shopping this weekend, I'll show you this because I've got it out, and I put it with my product. 28 count Lagana wheat. I bought this. And that's kind of true right there. So I'm thinking that gum color that I got to use, which was 3866, and then the white, and what was the other one? It was a gray color. It's gonna show, surely. Surely it'll show. I hope it does, but that's what we're gonna do with that one. Needless to say, that one never got started anymore because I restarted it and, you know, just fell in a mess with it. So, got aggravated on this one. I was gonna try to find my card of when I actually started it, stopped it. I know what it was. I put it in my planner because I already worked on it several different times for challenges and all that kind of stuff. And then next thing you know, I'm just like, no, the white on that piece that I had was just not happening. So I just said, no, I'm changing. I changed my mind on that one now. This is going to go in the closet for a little while because I just don't want to deal with it no more. Yeah, I had challenges earlier that I did things and stuff, and now I don't even know when I did it. Maybe March, April, May, June, July, August. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. Maybe it was in December when I had all these other stitchy groups that I was supposed to keep up with, you know. Ugh. Yeah, there. I stitched designs. Nope. See, I put so much stuff in between everything so I could keep up with it, and then my planner just went kind of woohoo, crazy, crazy, crazy. Anyway, okay, I'm not even going to worry about it no more. Boom, gone. All right, that was Playing with Jax, the letter X. Then September the 9th, the letter Y came around. And this was a daily event thing. So that's what we had to switch projects every day if we wanted to or not. This one was, for me, it was We Wish You a Merry Christmas by Stony Creek. And that one, I enjoy it. I think it's this one. I did one of them once before. And I finished it, and I really liked it. It wasn't that bad. And then I started the other one, and, oh, it's not bad either. It just takes a minute. Oh, here we go. I did the owl back before. I finished it, and it's in a drawer. And then this is the one I'm working on this time. We Wish You a Merry Christmas. So, started working on this, and that's as far as I've gotten. Started working on the word Christmas, and then the check border inside there. This one's been a long project going as well. This one started on 10/20, October 2020. So this one's a year old. So time to put that one to rest. Eventually, I got to pick all these things back up and quit starting all these things. You have to start all the things to let it go and enjoy it, though, because if not, you get bored with the same old projects you have. But I love my projects. If I didn't, I wouldn't have never chosen to start with. Okay, September the 10th came around, and I had the letter Q. And the Q was The Queen's Garden by the Scarlet House. This one I really liked. I think it was the fabric. I think I found my love for some really, really loose fabric, and it matched with the chart perfectly. This is The Queen's Garden. I really like this. This was super, super pretty. I don't know if I can show I've done a lot on it or what, but I'm working on the actual fence part there, where the fence and the flower is. So, yeah, I'm really liking this. This, I think, too, was I want to say that was some scratch fabric that I picked up at, I picked it up at Keepsakes. It's 36 count something. I have no idea. It's 36 count something. It's real loose. It's probably, I want to say maybe a week's. Not weeks. What do they call that? I know you're yelling at me. I don't know. I'm not good with all the fabric things. Yeah, I'm learning. I like it. I really, really like it, though. So that's The Queen's Garden. My phone keeps going to sleep. I wish it wouldn't. Need to touch it every now and then. That was the letter Q. All right, September 11th was the letter C. C was the Calendar Crate October by Stitching with the Housewives. Like I said, that was the letter C. So with that one, because I'm keeping up with these, and I'm doing these before the month ends. This is the chart here. Calendar Crate, all fixed up on the little board from Hobby Lobby. This has two pieces. Do I need to take it out? That's the little one. I've already finished it. I can't remember when I finished it, but I finished it. And then I got well more than my 100 stitches in this one. So this is the October Calendar Crate. I'm working on the house that goes here, starting the house. And then I've got the other side of the border, and there's some ghosts up here in the top. So I'm doing pretty good with this. I try to do one a month and get it through, because November is here and already in my bag, and I've got to get to getting on that one as well, because November will be here. You know, holidays will catch up with you, and then you'll run behind, and then you'll go, whoa, 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 it's me. So that's the Calendar Crate for the letter C. September the 12th was the letter O, Lady of the Flag. Y'all, I'm telling you, that young lady, this has been a project since, I don't know, 2001. I mean, seriously. Let me see when I started this. Everybody knows what a 28 count fabric's what I'm stitching it on. 28 count even weave. October 2019. Yep. And this is it right here. This is the pole. It's part of the pole that she's holding. So I haven't gotten anywhere hardly on this. I'm doing mine in the gold flavors. Some is done the red. And I think I've actually seen some done in the green color. I don't have the actual chart anymore because there was such a hot commodity for it. So I had no problem with making me a working copy and sending the rest on. I do, however, have the actual bead pack. That'll give you an idea of what it looks like. I do have the bead pack for it. So yeah, I gotta get to getting on this one. This is a monster waiting to happen. The change of the colors so fast, and you know, that kind of thing is what's kind of doing it. September 13th was the letter D, and the letter D is December Monthly Cottage, Country Cottage Needleworks. I'm working on trying to get all of these done. I haven't got that many left to do, which I'm glad. I've gotten quite a few done. I haven't finished any of them. Is that it? Yep, that's December. I wished I had started these and done them all on the same fabric, but I think one of them I actually did on something different, so it kind of changed it. This one, I've gotten the roof done. I got the snow on the roof and some of the roof, and that's what got my 100 stitches in on this one. A lot of them, like I said, I wished I had done them all in the same fabric, but I didn't. But I have all of these. There's November. See, a lot of these I need to finish so I can get them out. September I missed. There's September. Oh, my computer went to sleep. I don't know if you saw that or not. There's September. There's October. Yeah, I've gotten quite a few, so I got to fully finish them, and I don't know how I want to fully finish all of them where I can display them. Put them all in a picture frame, probably. That's the best way to do it. Okay, September 14th, the letter U, Little Sheep's Virtue, Little House Needleworks. Okay, I had to work with this one. Little Sheep's Virtue. In the word virtue, there is the letter U. So that's what I went with. All of these, I've already showed you the little sheeps. I had that one in the rotation again. I did work on more of the border. That's all I did on that. That's right, I'm picking up the wrong one. So yeah, showed you that one. D-U-G, September the 15th, letter G, the Queen's Garden, the Scarlet House. Didn't I just have that? Yes, I showed you that too. I've done those 100 stitches on that one. Oh my goodness. I forgot I had some repeats in here. September 16th was the letter L, London, Country Cottage Needleworks. I've already done the Paris and sent it packing to someone that wanted it. This was my Paris, just to let you know I did finish it. I got to get a long frame for this to put this in. So that was Paris. And then here's London. I really like this. There goes that phone. And then, let's see. My little start on London was not very big. Started working on, I think this is the top here. Yes, this. Not a lot. It's not much. And this I'm working on is some color and cotton fabric that I actually got at StitchCon in 2019, which I love. No, I did not. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I ordered the blue from I ordered this from Keepsakes because I got the blue from StitchCon. And when I did that, I was like, oh, yeah. So I'm going to be working all of these on the same fabric because I love this fabric. I have, what is it, London. I want to get Rome and New York. And then I'll have those ready to go. So I'll be glad to get those going. It's very easy to stitch on, so I'm happy with that. That was L. Okay, September 17th. Hang on, I gotta open this because if I don't, it won't ever shut up. Okay, September 18th was the letter H. Calendar Crate, October. Stitching with the Housewives is what I used on that one. So I've showed you that, and I already have that one going as well. September 19th is the letter P, which was the Playing with Jacks. I unfortunately, like I said, I did not complete that one, so I did not even mark it out at all because I got some new fabric this weekend. I just quit with it, so I got some new fabric this weekend, and I didn't even fool with it anymore. September 20th is the letter V, which was Little Sheep's Virtue, Little House Needleworks, and I've showed you that one. And like I said, that one, it was some border stuff. September 21st was the letter W, and this has been a long one. Coming to America with Thy Needle and Thread. So that Coming to America, I bought that kit, fabric and all that good stuff. Well, ooh, telling y'all what's truth. This is a good one. I want to finish it. I hope to finish it. Well, one day I will finish it. It's just going to take me a minute till I get through the border part up here in the top. And then they say the letters go good. So I got this one. And I'm still working on some of the border. I'm trying to do the border as I go. And I actually worked on the border and the bird at the top. So my border is I'm using a variegated petite thread that I picked up at a local quilt shop at the time. Sulky Blendables in the color 4020, 4020. It's really pretty. I like it. And it matches really good. And it shows up really good here. So that is my Coming to America cross stitch chart. Like I said, that one came out in 2020 and I bought it, and I got the 32 count Lagana, so it's taking a minute to work on that one as well. I don't know why it takes so long. September 22nd was the letter B, and my letter B was for Biltmore House and Gardens, you know, up in Asheville, which we did not go there. I want to go in the spring because I want to see the flowers. But here is my chart. It is an original hand-drawn chart. I love it. I mean, if that's a perfect replica of Biltmore. And anyway, I want to go in the summertime so I can see the flowers blooming. I only have done 100 stitches. This is part of the very front of the door. So, in the first two windows above the door. So this is where I'm at. But, yeah, it's a slow go. I started this one in 2020. And I'm doing this on, I believe it's a 28 count cream color even weave. You know, just standard even weave type thing. So that was Biltmore. B for Biltmore. Excuse me, I got to take something to drink. Leftover coffee. September 23rd, the letter F was called. And my letter F was the Friendship Quilt. So I did work on some more of that. That back stitching, I don't know how you actually count stitches. I was told 2 stitches per one actual cross stitch. So that's what takes a long time with back stitching and counting those. But I have gotten what I'm supposed to have. Now, September 24th was the letter I, and what did I do for letter I? I was for I don't know how I didn't show you this one. Glitter Village. Didn't I call Glitter Village? G? Did I miss the letter G? I did miss the letter G. Let me show you the G right quick. G is for Glitter Village. I bought all these from 3 Owls Threads from Trisha. This is the first one I'm working on right here. Oh, it's the blue one. I don't know. This is house number 1. I have all of them in here with my fabric. And my fabric was 32 count raw silver linen. I ordered the fabric from Beach Cottage Stitchers because at the time they are the only ones who actually had it. So here's where I've gotten on that. And the tree was what I worked on and part of the top border. This one is going to be, I'm going to have them all on this one piece as well. I like the separate ones, but I don't have that many dough bowls and stuff to display them all in. So I'm just going to do them all on one and then spend the money and get a large frame and put them all on a large frame. Like I said, September 24th was the letter I. And the letter I was the Amethyst Band Sampler. I did not work on any of that because it got called and I was out of town and I didn't even stitch on it. So I didn't even stitch on that one. And then on September 25th, which was the last day of the stitching event, I had M, the letter M, and Miss Christmas was called. And I did not work on any more of her. I have her bodice and part of the dress. This is also a monster to work on. 14 count Ada, and I started it on January 2019. So it's a monster to me, I guess, because I'm just overwhelmed with all the different changing of the colors and stuff. So just to give you an idea, that's how I mark my chart. Just craziness. So this one will be put up. It's another one that I'm just going to have to pull it out, and I'm going to have to sit down with it and babysit it and go from there. I get hung up in the monthly chart things, and then that's what messes me up. And if these people from, what are they, don't stop bothering me, I'm just going to go nuts. What do you know, all these spam messages, spam text messages. So that, however, wraps up my ABCingo. Like I said, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bingos. I wanted a blackout, but the weekend came up on me, and that's what got me. So I'm okay with that. Like I said, I did 100 stitches on these whips that I have, and that was the whole point to me, was to at least work on them and get 100 stitches on these things, and do something with them. So I did do that. I reached that goal, except for 3 of them. One of them I restart. My Amethyst Band Sampler, I haven't worked on that one in quite a while. I don't even know if it's still right here. Yeah, I actually had to roll this one up. I got the first set of ABCs up in here done, and then the date part here and part of the next border part. So yeah, this one is that one was a little monster. I got that band from Sassy Jacks up in North Carolina too. So that one's, how it goes. Okay, retreat time. Give you a little retreat update right quick. It was me and Melissa. Ooh, I'm so sorry. I need to go back to. I had us all in here, but who was it? Somebody actually posted a picture somewhere. Here we go. It was me and April Roberts, Sarah Johnson, Dominic, Sarah Dominic, Melissa Smith, Karen Macon, and myself. And the cool thing about this, Karen, or we'll go south to north, we had Melissa in Columbus, me in LaGrange, Sarah and April in Noonan, and then Karen in Decatur. And we all went north. We went to North Carolina, went to Maggie Valley, North Carolina, had a wonderful weekend. We shopped, we laughed, we just giggled, we exchange goodies and nice things, and just really had a great time. Thank you, Sarah, for gathering this thing up. And some of you will probably see some of the Georgia folks. I think, I'm assuming she wants to keep it Georgia people can have and really close, because all of us is like a hour and a half away from each other, so it's pretty close. But anyway, she's creating a new group, so if you see an invite from me and you would like to join, please join. If you're in Georgia, like I said, check with Sarah Dominic just to make sure. But we're going to be called the Fiddly Stitchers. The Fiddly Stitchers. That's what Sarah wants to call the group, Fiddly Stitchers. So she's going to try to start doing up some retreats and gatherings and that kind of thing, where we can rent an Airbnb and, go, try to have a little vacation weekend getaway with some friends, and maybe once a year or maybe twice a year. I don't know. So anyway, I'm looking forward to that. Now, the first up on that, 3 of us, Sarah, Melissa, and myself, we picked a free chart from, and I had to tear the bottom of mine off. We got a free chart from Susan Achi. It's Little Quaker Halloween. You can get it free. It's a 2019 chart. So we decided that this would be our retreat piece that we started at the retreat. So if you wanted to do it, you could. If you didn't, that's okay too. The other chart that we kind of decided on was Bats and Booze. That's come out with the Fat Quarter Shop. That's a free chart too. But April has already finished it. So we didn't want to do that one, and she's already finished it. So we wanted to try to come up with something different. So I think everybody's hopefully will get a chance to work on that. And while I was there, that's actually what I worked on. I worked on mine. I picked my own DMC colors and just had to go from there. So this is what I worked on. Not religiously, and I didn't hurt myself trying to do it or anything like that. It's just did a little bit on it, and that was it. So I'm really excited with it, and I'm gonna frame it, and that's gonna be my little memento from our group, that kind of thing. So I'm hoping that'll go good. Hope the other ladies gets good progress on theirs as well. I actually stitched some on the way home in the car because my husband drove. He went with us. And he drove, so I got to stitch on my bats on the way home. And, yeah, that was pretty cool. I did not get car sick. It was really, really nice. It wasn't that bad at all. I got a nice little goodie bag from Melissa. Got some cool stuff in here. If y'all haven't seen these things, you need to get in touch with Melissa Smith on these. She makes these, and she's trying to get up her little business thing going and get her a new name. And I was trying to remember what in the world she called them. Catchers, some kind of catchers. Remember what they are. And she's got some really stiff material stuff in here with these, so they're very well made. But you set them on the table and you do your catcher stuff. You can do this, and you can do orts, you can do scissors, all kinds of neat little things in here while it's sitting on the table and while you're stitching. All your little leftovers and things that you need go in there. So this is well made. Like I said, Melissa makes these, and for easy storage when you're packing and all that good stuff, you just undo the quaint little buttons, and then you flatten it flat, and then you pack it up with your stuff and take it on your way. So these are really neat. So I'm so sorry. Melissa is going to be stitching up some of these and trying to get them ready for an Etsy sale as well. So that's a good thing. And then she gifted us. She contacted the place that we were staying and asked the owner if she could get a bunch of business cards. So when she got the business cards, she ended up making us some floss keeps of where we stayed as a memento. So is that not the cutest? Thank you, Melissa. That was so smart. She gifted us a pair of gorgeous stork scissors. So mine, it's like a rose gold color. They're beautiful. I love them. They're bigger than the other pair I have. I have a little pair really just for looking at. So she gifted us this as well. She gifted us another set of floss cards. Then we got the steering wheel cover to use on our Q-snaps. First time I saw Q-snaps, it was mini gray. First time I saw anybody doing cross stitch when I wanted to start cross stitch was mini gray. She had the magic Q-snap. And I tell you what, when she did this and started calling people's names and seeing people through the magic Q-snap, I couldn't text her fast enough. Please include me on your magic Q-snap. So she used to do that and call out everybody's name. It was so much fun. Then we got something that another lady friend of Melissa's makes, and it's called the stripper. These are so cute. And, you know, kind of risque looking thing. But what this is something that you put this on your finger, and you take this cap and you put a little water in here, and when you put this on your finger, you touch it in the water, and then those DMC threads that are folded up and may have wrinkles in them, you run that thread through that wet thumb finger holder here, thimble, and you run your thread through there and run it through a couple times. It wettens it, and it kind of stretches it a little bit, and it takes that wrinkle out so you can continue stitching with it. Dries in seconds and that kind of stuff, but it'll lay flat. It'll lay really nice. So she got us all one of them. That was so sweet. And in my little organza bag was my scissors, and then some of these really cute little magnetic fabric keepers that, you know, spin the world of everybody. And then I got a really cool needle threader that she made. She made us all a needle threader and put that in. That was so sweet. Customized that. And then she gave us all a heart that she had made. And I forgot what the actual thing was, but it's something that you can keep with you in your pocket. And it's hearts that another lady on another message board was requesting homemade hearts so they could send it to people who just needed to know that we're sharing the love. You know, we're there. So she made this one, and it's filled with like leftover stitchy threads, or maybe a little bitty piece of batting, just something really light, and you could keep this in your pocket, and then you know that somebody's heart is always with you. You're never alone. You never should be alone, never should feel alone. So I thought this was so sweet, super sweet. So I'm excited for that. And then not only that, she included the best of the best. You know how that goes. Chocolate. Chocolate! Yum, oh yum, oh yum. Privet chocolates. Dark sea salt and caramel, dark sea salt and toffee crunch. Yes, please. Yes, 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 please. So thank you, Melissa. This was gorgeous. It's so sweet of you. It was wonderful. I love all of my goodies. It was so sweet. I love my little bag that it all came in as well. I need to put this stitch in here so I don't lose it. And the rest of my stuff's in there on the couch. So this is my Stitchy Retreat bag. Yay! I was so excited. Uh-oh, I dropped my board keeper. Yeah. Yay! Okay, let me see. That goes here. And April, Karen, Melissa, and Sarah. Guess what I came home with? You'll know what this is. I'm going to put it in a package and send it back, I guess. Anyway, April gave us a cute bag with some goodies in it. So sweet, so thoughtful. Love this. April ended up giving us some stickers. And she had some leftovers, so we all got to snag a couple of leftovers. We got 2 sheets, and I snagged a Christmas one. So, yes, I will use these in my planner for sure. Then we have some, what do you call these? I don't know, plants postcard. You can put it somewhere, and she's already got a stamp on them. We can send them in the mail to a friend, which I thought was super sweet, super, super sweet. And then we got a card here. It says, your potential is endless. You can make a floss keeper with that. She gave us some tea, some herbal tea. And then she gave us, I believe this one came in here. Yeah, a Gentle Art. I have a Gentle Art limited edition sample thread. I'm not for sure if everybody got this color or what, but we all got some sample thread. Hold, please. Please, I told you the phone. I turned the volume down. It sounded like it was wide open. So anyway, April also gave us a bag of miscellaneous charms. All kinds of charms and gadgets and just really fun little things that we can hang on our stuff. I mean, hang on our stitchy stuff. There's a love. There's a little house. Oh, it looks like a castle. There's gears. There's a Christmas tree, a star, a heart, the actual Georgia, state of Georgia, a teapot, a ruler. I mean, what could not have been cuter? This right here, little charms, is awesome. And then she gave us a button needle minder that she made too. Button needle minder. And it's just stuck on a little ephemera type thing from, I believe she said Tim Holtz type stuff that you could put in your journal and tack it in. So thank you, thank you, thank you, April. Uh-oh. I'm going to stick this back in my cute little bag and have that together. Sarah gave us the option to get some of these flosses. It's hand-dyed cotton. She had several of them. Anyway, it's a single strand cotton. And I forgot, someone had given them to her when she'd gotten a lot of these free things and stuff. So anyway, I picked these two up. Sarah didn't have to give us anything. She went through all the trouble of getting the retreat booked up for us and that kind of stuff. But thank you, Sarah. Oh, I see one thing I forgot. We all got different colors, and there was a private joke about one of the ladies' little things. Mine's kind of quirky looking, so we all got one of these buddies. Little stitching buddy. It's super cute. I'm going to stick it up on my TV, or maybe up there on that shelf. But anyway, mine's green, so Gary Green, it's mine. Lime green. Some were orange, some were black, some were yellow. They were all different colors, so I thought that was cute. I like that. So thank you, April. I appreciate it that you didn't have to. It was wonderful, and I appreciate all of that. So, yeah. And to my other crafty friends there, because I don't think any of them does floss tubes. So I gifted them a Halloween bag and my fun colors. They were all different colors. I just told them pick which one you want. And then they had a floss friend in here on the inside that you could put your threads on, that kind of thing. So I gifted all of them this as well. So that turned out really good. They all got a bag from me. Wonderful. Oh, and Karen brought muffins. So we all had muffins from Karen. She baked us muffins. So that was wonderful. The freebie table, I can't show the chart, but this is from the Sweetheart Tree, and it's by Sandra Cox Vassenal. This is on the freebie table. Right next door, miles apart, good friends remain always near in our hearts. And it's 2 houses and a tree in the middle. And I picked this up off the freebie table. And I didn't have one, but I've always been wanting to get one. I got a Bee in My Bonnet thread keeps. Got that off the freebie table. And then this little miniature hoop which I like. I like the little hoops. This one and the one up bigger, one size bigger, is usually what I stitch with most of the time. It's my calendar stuff. I gotta put it up. So I like the hoop. I'm really happy with that. And it will definitely be loved and used for sure. No problem there. Then I was gifted this Bucket of Flowers Dimension Kit. It is a crewel embroidery kit. I was gifted this to pass to my daughter since she has finished one of her embroidery kits that she had gotten from her husband. So this kit right here has like the stitching by number thing in it, and it's all the crewel embroidery. So I'll be giving this to Kristen. This is for her. And then I was gifted the Cottage Cove by Nikki Bohem, a Dimensions kit. This is a needlepoint canvas kit. Oh, it's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Is that not a Thomas Kincaid picture or what? I don't know. It doesn't say Thomas Kincaid. It looks like a cross-stitch crossword jigsaw puzzle that I've done before too. But anyway, and it has all the yummy in it, and it's done on plastic canvas. Not plastic canvas, needlepoint threads and canvas. So yes, I'm super, super excited of this. Let me get that started. Then the freebie table, I picked this up. This is like an embroidery needlepoint thing as well. It's another chart. It's a picture frame that you stitch with here, and you do it on the needlepoint fabric, and then you have the needlepoint thread here in the back. There we go. It's right here. Kind of like the paper stitching things. There we go. You know, it's needlepoint. Kind of like stitching on that perforated paper stuff. So, yeah, I'm kind of excited for that one. So that'll be a new thing. Now, off the freebie table also, I ended up getting May, June, March cross stitch magazine. I got March and April, May and June, and July and August, 1987. I got all three of them because in this magazine, and that's not a good picture, it doesn't even show you the whole thing good. And this one is the Amish chart. It comes in thirds that you can do 1, 2, 3. These things. All three. But they came in individual magazine. Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3. So I ended up snagging all three of these for that reason. And there's also a stocking on the front. I think it could be for an older mom or something because it shows a kitchen. It's a kitchen thing on the front. But if you're looking for that Amish cross-stitch chart, they are in March, April 87. March, April 87. May, June 87. Here, I'll show you the front. Here's the March and April. The May and June. And that too. I mean, really. May and June. And then the July and August issues. So, if you got somebody else that you know how to get a hold to those, then get a hold to them. They're awesome. This one, I have no idea why the cover's missing. The front page was missing. There was something in here that I thought was cute. Oh, we was talking about a lot of these sampler charts. I think that's what we was reading. I was supposed to read this. Read some of the history on the old sampler charts. I get, obviously I must have just picked it up and marked off with it. Yep, there we go. And it had this on the front. I like that right there. The two flags. It says, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Is that not cool? This is July and August of Just Cross Stitch magazine, 1987. So if you're interested in a patriotic type sampler This would be one to get. And then I got the cross stitcher, and I got this one because I have to look at the pictures. There's Buckingham Palace that had a bear in it. I'd rather be stitching than sweeping the kitchen. That was cute. I'm guessing that was it. I'd rather be stitching than sweeping the kitchen. Super cute. Yeah, cute. Little small things. I like those. This would come out of the Cross Stitcher magazine, August, September 1985. And this one's really cute too. You know how you collect some old magazines, and that's okay. Christmas ornament issue 2011. I got this because, you know, there's a bunch of nice Christmas things in here. Nice. So I got this one, and there's just so many in here. I'm not going to do a flip through or anything like that, but there's a lot in here I really like. It's really, really cute. Cute, you know. I mean, come on. I mean, really? It's just super cute. Super cute. So I picked this one up. And then I also picked up July, August 2011 Just Cross Stitch magazine, because there was some more cute Christmas ornaments in there. I don't have a lot of the Christmassy ornament one. I don't. But this one right here is really on the eye catcher. I like this. Nice little motifs on there that you could do, that kind of thing. Yeah. Oh, and that was the other one. Let me see if it's on the front. Yeah, here it is. This is cute. Of course, I don't know. The Amish one may take precedence over this one, but is that not cute? Probably tons of back stitching in it, I'm sure, but yep, I like that one too. One day. Then I got Just Cross Stitch, February 1989, for that chart on the front. It's like a wedding sampler chart. I like it. I think it's pretty. I like that. And it says, when in love I do commence, may it be with the man of sense. I got a man with some sense. You can ask my friends that went this weekend. They know. He's got some sense. He's very sweet. He's caring. He's loving. He takes care of me. And he's all the things. So we work well together. Then the other little free stuff I ended up getting. Somebody had a Plum Street sampler, American sampler. Give me calm and thankful heart from every murmur free. The blessing of thy grace impart, preserve our liberty. I like that. Yes, please. I like that. It's a big house. It's a big house. And then I got a big piece of free fabric to go with it. Yes. Or this one. It'll go on that too. So that was nice. I got that. Then, you know, people leave stuff out and want us to take it. Thomas Kincaid, Central Park in the Fall, counted cross stitch. You see that? Lord have mercy. With all the things. Yeah, I'm going to jump ship on that one. This one was Remember Me. When this you see, Remember Me. Carriage house sampling. Let me take this off so you can see it. And a few threads that someone put in there. Because they said, nope, they didn't want to fool with it anymore. They just decided, no, they didn't want it. And I said, okay, I will take it instead. See? Yes, I love this. So, yes, I got that. And let me see. I picked this one up. I just thought he was cute. Lavender Wings. No, I got that from the store. I got this one from the table. I think, no. Yes, I did. I got this one from the freebie table. I like that. It's just kind of cool. And if nothing else, I love the motifs right here. Those are really pretty. So I got this, the freebie table. And then I picked up this one off the freebie table. It was a book, 101 Best Loved Designs. It is full of designs. And the reason I got this one first was because it had this in it. So I was like, are you kidding me? And I didn't realize it. I had done taking this and put it in the car. And then I realized the magazines had it. So if there's a wish somewhere that someone may want the magazines, I've got some more over here, and I'm going to check to make sure I don't have a duplicate of it. And if I do, I may offer up the magazines. So, and then look at this. Halloween. Is that not cute? Yes, there's a bunch of good stuff in here. Bunch of good stuff. So I love that. And then I did get this one off the freebie table too. Look at that Liberty. Make it like a pincushion thing and weight it down on the bottom with some, what do you call those things? Pecans? Then I picked up Patchwork Pin Keeper of teeny tiny blackbird design. Super cool. I like that real rugged look. Stitch Witchery. I use these on making my project bags. I said yes, please. And then this was some 32 count linen that was passed on. And it's in a white, here we go. 32 count linen. It was one of them clearance things at Hobby Lobby. I'm going to try to stitch on this. It's a real loose fabric. So I'm going to try it and see how it goes. And if it goes well, then yes, please. I will work on it too. And then I picked up, because she was so cute, it's September 2011 Cross Stitch and Needlework magazine. Look at her. Really? I mean, yes, yes. So stinking cute. Not this Halloween. Maybe next year. And to the left of her in this chart, in this magazine, was also, well, that's one. This is another one. Look at that. Cute little Halloween scene. And, there we go. It's the pumpkin. Look at that. And how does your pumpkin grow? Yes. Yes. And, oh, there she is. Okay, here we go. This one. Yes, look at that. Super cute. Black cat, pumpkins, ghosts, and bats. Yes, gotta do that. And in here, Emily Bradham reproduction sampler. Here's the original. And there's the reproduction. Really close together. So yes, it was an 8-year-old girl that was stitching on this one in 1817, and it was reproduced. Let me see. Should give credit of who reproduced it. It says Emily Branda. Adapted by Robin LaCouf. So I'm assuming Robin is the one who reproduced that sampler. So yes, this was a good magazine. Really cute, quirky thing. So cute, so cute. Now, that was the freebie table. Purchases. Let's get to purchases right quick. I'm long. I know, it's a long video. Gorgeous little bag here, people. Love that paper. Love that bag and that paper. It's super cute. I got some 25 count Lugana ivory. I love this. 25 count. It was so pretty. I wanted to get some fabric. Just to have some stray fabric. You know, sometimes you want something you don't know. And these are big pieces too, so that helped a lot. Then I picked up the Prairie Schooler chart. The Needleworkers. Or the Needle's Eye. I'm sorry, I thought it was the Needleworkers. Anyway, I love the little stitching charts in there. And then the little baby quilt and all too. Definitely got that. May work that on that fabric that I got there. Then I picked up another piece of fabric. This is 32 count Lagana ivory. I guess it's the same thing. Got another piece. This one was 15 by 24 and a half, and then that one is 25 by 19 and a half. So I got both of those. And the reason for this one pickup is I picked this up, and I know a lot of people have done this. I didn't buy this when this first came out. I kind of regretted it. I wanted to, so I did. So I went and got that fabric to go with it. And while I was there, I picked up the call for threads to go with it too. It's Gentle Arts thread, and the Gentle Art is dungarees. I picked up 3 skeins, and I'm hoping those 3 skeins will be enough, because the actual one I want to do is the big one here. You know, I want to do that. I'm not for sure about that one, but I do want to do that one. So this I've gotten, and basically kitted this one up at the store. So that was a good thing. Got that. Oh, and just because, got me some John James needles. And the owner of the store said, you know you got short needles, don't you? Well, I hope you do. I don't like them short needles. These are 28s. Love these. Love these. Love the short needles. Then I picked up Little House Needlework Schoolgirl Lessons. That's super cute. And it's going to be super cute when I stitch it in Gloriana Silk. I purchased one, and it is Victorian Garden. Golds and purple and the blues. And it's a Gloriana Silk. I've never had one. And yes, I paid $8 for it because I wanted it. And I'm going to stitch this with it. Variegated. Stitch this with it. Yes, I love that. So pretty. Then I picked up another pack of some bowen needles, just to have some little longer needles. I did pick up another pack of those because I don't have too many needles, and you can never have enough needles. And then I picked up some threads that I needed for one of these things I'm working on. One of my whips I got. I got Classic Color Work in Chesapeake Bay, which is a real pretty blue color. Apple Cider by Gentle Works. And then I got a Weeks Dye Works grits. That was one that was missing. Oh, I think I know what these went for. These went for Coming to America. And then the Gentle Arts Thread Green Endive. So yeah, I picked those 3 threads up. Happy with that. And I'll have to take it out of its package because when I picked it up, I was so excited about it that on our hour's drive back to our hotel room, I started stitching it. But I picked up a fully kitted Mill Hill kit. I have never stitched a Mill Hill kit. So this is going to be my Mill Hill kit, and this is my new start. And I started it on the road. I'm going to take it out and let you see it. You stitch on that perforated paper and it's not wanting to behave, but anyway, like this. So I got to start on that. And it came with all the beads and the charm and all that good stuff. So hopefully it will behave. Those few stitches in the car going down the road was not bad at all. So I was very impressed and excited. So yes, I'm going to be working on this one. And some people I had heard that they'll actually stitch these on fabric and just go with it. You know, if they get the leftover chart from someone or something. And, you know, all the threads come with it too. So, you know, it can always be stitched on something else later or recreated on some perforated paper, I guess. I don't know why not. And then I got lucky. Me and Sarah didn't have to fight too much because when I walked in the door, I saw this. She's a Halloween girl. And yes, I like all the things in here. I like the cutesy Halloween stuff. There's so much, and I'm sure somebody has probably already done a flip through on this. This is Halloween 2021, and yes, all the things. Super cute. And yeah, there's no going wrong here. I mean, no going wrong. And I just can't even. Oh, there's 3 little Halloween things in here. You can see it on the front, but it's probably not going to show good. Forget the witch. Worry about the cat. Has anyone ever done one like this? Ah, gorgeous. Ooh, so cute. The one I really like is this one on the front. It says, Happy, Afraid, Cat, and Angry. It's this one right here. Super cute. And all of these are cute. Really, all of these are cute. It's been a minute since I've had a new magazine, so that magazine and this one kind of made my day. You know what I'm saying? That was all the goodies that I purchased. Upon my travels, I picked up the free visitor guide for the Smokies to browse through. Then I picked up the free visitor guide from Maggie Valley. Had to have that. And then I picked up, because I already have one somewhere in this room. That drawer, what drawer? Where is it at? I don't remember. Victoria, North Carolina. I have a Tennessee one somewhere. I had it on the front of one of my drawers so you could actually see it. I think I see it. Anyway, I picked that up. I picked up this little sticker here. Maggie Valley. I'm going to probably stick that on my car somewhere. I like it. And then I picked up this. It was an engraved souvenir pen. It said Maggie Valley, North Carolina. And it's a pen. And I'm going to take that pen off and make me a needle minder. Oh, and I have a needle minder somewhere that Karen got for us. They went to a rock museum. And it is a piece, it's a rock slice, I should say. It's a rock that they had sliced it. And when they sliced it, it's really, really smooth. And it's rough around the edges. And it's just like you took an inside piece out of a rock. And I'm thinking it's in there. It had a magnet on it, like you could put it on your refrigerator. But Karen got us all one of those. Thank you so much, Karen. I love mine. I really do. And it's actually in the living room in my stitchy spot, because that's where I've been stitching my calendar crate. It's in there. I had gotten that. She had gotten us all one of those at the museum. I didn't get to go to the museum. We were, I don't know, illegally parked. We were parked in a parking space, but it's one of those timed spots where you got to get out in so much time. So I didn't want my car to get marked, and then, an hour later the parking attendant person comes back and then marks it again. Next thing you know, you got a ticket. I didn't want to end up on Parking Wars. If you've ever seen it, you know what I'm talking about. So I got those few things, and with that, in the gift shop, I was able to get this because I was hoping I could see him. He's such a big guy, and everybody loves him. Everybody wants to meet him. Yeah. So I got me a coffee mug with the Bigfoot, and it has like the old-fashioned brown type pattern in it with Bigfoot on the front, and then it has the little sugar teaspoon that you get your own sugar and stir it and that kind of stuff. Probably won't use it because it's just too pretty, and if I break it, I'll cry. So I got me this. Then I got a puzzle, a real pretty puzzle for my sister-in-law. And then I got my monitor, a really nice plaid blanket and black teddy bear, black bear from the mountains. And then I got her granddaughter a little something, something. And that was it. That was all I got. So I enjoyed it. Hubby didn't get anything. He went down to the... It was a swap meet because they had old car shows. They had several of those parked out there on the road, and a couple of times he would leave the motel and he walked down the sidewalk to go to that. We ate pancakes at a pancake house called Joey's. It was fantastic. Brick House Burgers and Pizzas, where we ate lunch one day or supper one day and supper another day because it was good. The other ladies went to a biscuit house, and me and my husband went back to the pancake house because it was fantastic. And then the biscuit house was Butter Biscuits was the name of it. It was great. They enjoyed it so much. And then I'm trying to think of the other little place. We ate at another place uptown in Hendersonville because all of us went to Hendersonville and we went to Sandy's X Stitch shop, and that's where we shopped. Hugh waited in the car, such a gentleman, and never got a text from him. He never buzzed me, nothing. He let me go shop. We all were in there for an hour and a half, which was wonderful. It was wonderful. She had a lot of stuff. It was her home, so she had a lot of nice things in her home for us to plunder through and shop through. So that wraps up my catching up on ABCingo, my whips that I got, my new start, all kinds of goody things, and Flosstube in general. So Karen and April and Sarah and Melissa, I hope I see you guys again soon. I hope we can get up another retreat sometime. It will be wonderful. The retired ladies, I'm jealous. I'm so jealous. But anyway, next retreat, I have no idea where we'll go. But you know, Sarah, I'm there. Sign me up. No matter what, I'm going with you, girl. And y'all have a wonderful stitchy week. And I'm back on the bus. And I hope y'all have a wonderful cool week because it's hot up here. It's hot down here. It was cool up there in the mountains, and all the things. So anyway, thanks for coming, liking, and subscribing and visiting with me. Sorry it was a little long, but I had a lot of information to get into this week or this month. And I guess I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.